Hello my dears and welcome to this Christmas jolio. Now jolio is a phrase I've coined that combines a journal with a folio. So let's have a look at this. We've got a couple of half stuck down tags here, so they've got a bit of texture about them. I've got the title here, Contemplating Christmas. I'm wrapped with this fairly neutral bow, and I wanted to keep this kit in neutral colours because I want it to be a gentle space for contemplation. And we've got this ribbon closure on this nice little opening flap here. We open up inside and we have got these lovely index pages, these shaped pages down this edge here. On the left we've got a pocket with a tag and a writing space there, and each of these pages invites us to contemplate a different area of the festive season. So this one is about peace and reflection and what you may like to think about, how you may bring and give peace over the festive period. You've got some space on the back there. You've got an area here that invites you to record your memories and traditions of Christmas. Then you've got a space here called Comfortably Cozy, and this invites you to think about ways that you can make your home and your visitors and your friends and family all comfortable and cozy and lovely during the festives. Then this one is fairly self-explanatory. Food and treats. What are you thinking of for Christmas? What are you thinking you're going to make, buy, etc. We've got one here for gifts and gratitude. What are you grateful for this festive season? How are you going to show that with gifting, whether they be physical gifts or spiritual or otherwise? More writing space on the back here. Then you've got a page for family and friends. You can use this as a gift list. You can use it for whatever you want. You know, these two pages, gifts and gratitude and family and friends, are both sort of very interlinked. And then we come to the centre spread, and after the centre spread we get a pocket on each of the following pages that corresponds, my words, you don't have to do it this way around, but my words, peace and reflection, respond to the first page here, and then I go on to my next page, memories and traditions. So all mine are in order with these first set of pages here, and each pocket can contain, I've only got a few here, there's plenty of space for more, these paper pages here. You can either make them as foldable pages, or you can slice them down the middle to give you single pages with a writing space on the back, an image on the front, and you've got room for several of those in each of these pockets. So you've got lots and lots of space to continue your thoughts and reflections here. You also got some little tags like this throughout. Like I say, there's a lot more room for a lot more of these if you want them. Another little tag there, and another little tag here, and then right on the end page we've got another pocket and another long tag there. So there we go. That is the Christmas jolio, the Contemplating Christmas jolio. Come with me and let's see how we make it. Here are all my bits and bobs cut out. This is my cover that I've printed on 250-gram card, reverse printed it with page 1A, this nice snowflake pattern, and I've also creased and folded down either side of the spine here. So that's that one. Page 2 are my long pockets and a couple of tags and a couple of words, also on 250-gram card and also reverse printed with page 1A. You can choose one of the other papers if you want to. Page 3 and page 4 are also on card, and these are my pockets that I've creased and folded and inked. They don't need, the pockets actually don't need reverse printing, so page 4 you don't need to reverse print. Page 3 you need to reverse print with whichever you want. I've gone for the same as my cover because that page also contains the closure to our jolio as well. And then we go on to pages 5 through to page 10, and they are on, I've done mine on 120-gram paper. You can go 100 if you like, and these are all cut out and these little indexy bits stagger upwards towards the back. Reverse print those with whichever paper you choose. You've got a few options in the kit there. So there we go, we're ready to put this together. Oh, you do also get, oh, hang on, I'm not quite finished actually. And then we've got page 11, which is also on 120 gram paper. And that's these little pieces of note paper that you can either keep like that, fold, and have an opening kind of piece of journaling note paper, or you can slice them and have them as singles. So there we go, let's start making. So beginning with the cover, I'm going to glue this tab on my closure here. Turn my cover over so I've got my right sides all on the same side. Line that up and pop it on. Check it all sits nicely, which it does. There we go. And then I'm going to pop my pockets on either side of this, and this pocket here covers this seam here where we've put the cover on. So a seam of glue all the way around the edge of your pockets, and stick those on, being sure not to interfere with your fold there. Same on this side. Straight lines are nice. I'll pop that one on as well. And there's space for these long journaling cards when that glue has dry. So we can put that to one side, along with these two little tags that are going to go on the front. Let's move on to the main pages now. Here they all are. Line them all up nice and square. And then you're going to fold these all together. And I'm just popping them over the edge, just slightly. And I think that's right. I'm going to check that off against my cover. Check they all fit, which they do very, very nicely. And now I'm going to stitch this together. And if you know my work, you know I love a pamphlet stitch, and I'm not going to make any exceptions on this one. So I'm going to keep everything nice and firmly stuck together where I want it. I'm going to pop a bulldog clip on both sides to keep it all nice. Take my trusty book, which is just an old diary, and open it up to roughly the centre. So I've got a nice little valley here to pop my book, my jolio into, and I'm going to make 3 holes. I'm going to make one about 1 inch from the top. I'm going to make one about 1 inch from the bottom, all the way through, and I'm going to make myself one in the middle. You can do this by eye, it doesn't have to be exact. And then I'm going to grab my cover and I'm going to line it up just nicely. And I'm going to just gently make a little indent here. You could go through with a pencil tip, I suppose, if you wanted to. I just want to check. Oh, make sure I've got that the right way up, of course. I just want to check that I'm in the middle of my spine. And if I'm not, I can just adjust that ever so slightly. So go ahead and make these holes now. You can do them all in one go if you want. But I just wanted to know that I'm bang in the middle of my spine. And I'm going to push my pokey tool through this way as well to lose that white paper a little bit. And now I can stitch. And a pamphlet stitch, as you may have seen me do before, you need about 2.5 times the length of thread to the length of your jolio here. I'm going to come down through the middle hole and the centre of my spine there. Leave myself a little tail. I'm coming up through the last hole, the top hole rather, when I can get there. There we go. Then I'm coming, I might have left my thread a little too short here, guys. Then I'm coming all the way down to the bottom. And I've got enough. And then coming back up through this centre hole at the back here. If I can find it. There we go. I can lose my needle. Quite literally, I can lose my needle. I keep mine on a magnet very much in sight, so I don't lose it. And now you're going to make sure that you've got one tail either side of this long piece that goes down the middle, and tie a knot, and it's this knot that keeps that long piece in the centre nice and secure. Check in. That's looking all nice, that side, and it's nice and tight. There we go. Then you can snip off your ends. I'll do that in a minute because my scissors are over there. Take off your bulldog clips. And there's your jolio. Complete. Like that. Let's lose the book. And go on to the having a look at the pages. So our pages now have got this lovely indexed thing going on with these shaped edges. Really, really love them. And then you've got the centre spread, and after the centre spread you've got all of these writing spaces. So starting at my centre spread, I'm going to begin to stick on my pockets. I've got 6 pockets, doesn't matter which one you put where, and you can mix it up. You don't have to follow this format at all. You can pop your pockets wherever you want to pop your pockets. So I'm going to pop one on each of the right hand pages now. Fold over my edges. Pop a pocket on with a little bit of a border all the way around, equal all the way around. And I've also got these little words that correspond with the titles on these initial pages here. So I'm going to go in order. I'm going to go for Peace and Reflection, if I can find it. There it is. And I'm going to pop that on the first pocket. Wherever I feel I want to pop it. I do love words. I think they really add a lot. My next one is Memories and Traditions. So I'm going to turn over my page, pop another pocket on. You don't have to stick these on the pockets, obviously. You can pop them anywhere. So let's pop that one up there. And I'm going to repeat that with the other 4 pages. So here we are. I've stuck on all of my pockets and my little words in the same order that they appear on this lovely indexed front here. And I'm done, apart from stuffing with my lovely cards and my tags, and I've got a couple of other tags here that I'll pop eyelets in and a little bit of ribbon. I've got 2 little tags here, and I've also got Contemplating Christmas as a title, which I'll also mess about and pop on the front as well. So the only other thing that I really need to do after those things is form a closure, and to do that I'm going to use my lovely faithful crocodile here, and I'm going to make a hole in the centre, pop an eyelet in, go for gold I think, set my eyelet, and then I'm just going to get a piece of ribbon that's 7 times as long, as wide as my jolio. This is quite a generous 7. It might be more like an 8 when it comes to it. Put my 2 ends together, feed my ends through my hole, come back round through the loop, and there I've got a very simple but pretty closure. So I'm going to take one piece one way, the other piece the other way, wrap them round in opposite directions. Come back to the beginning. Make an on-camera bow. My on-camera bows are never very tidy. My off-camera bows are immaculate. There we go. So you can see how much ribbon I've got there. 7 really is enough. And there you have it. That's your jolio. Dress it up with these bits and bobs. Have loads of fun and use this for contemplation over the Christmas period. See you soon, guys.